just started full camp, or you're just taking over?
I feel like when it comes to camp, yeah, it's more like strategy. But like I like boxing. I like training in the gym. I've been sparring. We sparred yesterday, innit? This is one of my mates here. He's just like one of the guys that box with. Like, how long ago? 10 years ago? 15 years from the beginning. About 12 years ago, we were boxing here in the gym. So he was coaching the sparring yesterday. One of the big guys from South London was down, Aussie. And we just spar, like, stay in the gym and just train, really, innit? Have fun. Coaching me today.
Staying active.
He's a boxing historian.
It's a lifestyle.
He's a boxing historian. When we went to the Mayweather gym, yeah? How long went it? 2009?
10.
2010 we went to the Mayweather gym to fight. It was like London versus Vegas. And in the Mayweather gym, they got a picture. All great champions, right? And Roger Mayweather, you know, he's saying, like, most people don't know shit about boxing, which is true. I ain't finna agree with it, you know. I ain't gonna finna disagree with the man, you know what I'm saying? I agree with what he says, but a lot of people don't know shit about boxing.
You mentioned Mayweather. Didn't Mayweather sort of mention that, you know, he's happy to come into camp and assist?
Great man, bro. Tell someone like that with boxing training. You need to be around fighters as a boxer. Footballers need to be around footballers. Boxing needs to be around boxers. Lions stay around lions. Lions don't hang around with sheep, do they?
Not at all.
Yeah, so like, good.
Those are the words of Anthony Joshua. As shout out to Pro B's. He was interviewing Anthony Joshua as Anthony Joshua welcomes once again, reconfirms that Floyd Mayweather is welcome in his gym. He's welcome to all the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience that, you know, Floyd has to bring. And, you know, we talked about this about a month ago, maybe about a month and a half ago now, that Floyd Mayweather is going to join Anthony Joshua to help AJ fight or prepare for Tyson Fury. Now, this is big news, you know, because Floyd has recently showed us that, hey, not only is he able to train the guys that are up and coming, he's also able to train the guys that are already at the top. See, I look at Floyd, and everybody here on this channel, they know my love-hate relationship with Floyd Mayweather, the things I hate and the things I love. Floyd Mayweather is the exact way I love. It's like he's the guy that I love that I hate so much. He is boxing. Okay, he's the representation of boxing. And he's been that for a lot of reasons. But what he's doing, as I notice, as he gets older, he gets more mature. No doubt about it. I remember when he was younger, he was kind of arrogant. He was actually kind of obnoxious. Yeah. And the way, okay, look at the Pacquiao situation. The way he talked about Pacquiao before he fought him versus when they actually fought, he was respectful. He wasn't a shit talker. He let little sly things go. He wasn't obnoxious like he usually was or normally was. He matured. You know what I mean? Like Adrian Broner based a Floyd model off probably the most obnoxious version of Floyd. Not the Floyd that actually started maturing. And even now, I think that Adrian Broner is maturing more. He's not drinking and going out in the streets and with the other women and all that. He don't do that now. So, so he says, based on what he said. But we could definitely see that Floyd Mayweather is showing people how he's giving back. See, for someone like Devin Haney, sure. Gervonta Tank Davis, sure. Those are younger guys. But you got a guy in his prime like Anthony Joshua and you're able to extend your help to him. That's big. That's very, very, very big. And it's also showing that, hey, besides what you think or what I think of you being a marketable person, I'm not concerned about you as far as being over me. Because I think, you know how some of these guys, they build a legacy or they build something that makes record-breaking moment, okay? Like, or thing they set a record. They set this standard. And they're so concerned, and they have vested interests of that not being broken. Like, look at Bernard Hopkins when he didn't want Triple G to get 22, 23 title defenses. I think he had 21. I think they were tied at 21 or 22. One of those, right? And he didn't want him to bypass. He didn't want him to bypass him. So he had vested interest in Canelo winning. So it would cut off the win streak for Golovkin, because if Golovkin beats his record, then that record he had would only be second to the record that was broken, that he just broke. You know, I don't think Mayweather's even worried about the money, because it would be the money at this point. You know, I think that he's actually trying to give back because he wants to help the people that are successful like he was successful in his own career. And I think that's absolutely spectacular, you know, and it just shows acknowledgement that someone's trying to do that. Like I see, that's why I'm giving credit, you know. And then Anthony Joshua being who he is, he's a guy that's not arrogant. Also, you can't teach me nothing type of fucking attitude. None of that. He's the guy that wants that type of experience. He wants those people in his corner. That's why he listened to Shannon Briggs and George Foreman and Vladimir Klitschko. Remember, he took on that Vladimir Klitschko, you know, physique when he, you know, with the fro, with the beard. He took that on when he fought Andy Ruiz Jr. because he knew, I need to beat this guy. And how can I beat this guy the easiest way? I need to have total control. Just like Klitschko was used to having total control with his fights. And when he didn't, he jabbed and grabbed. Anyway, it's another story. But he was a sponge, and he welcomed all these other guys. Okay, all these legends. He welcomes them. He doesn't think that I'm better than these guys. I can beat these guys. These guys can't teach me nothing. He doesn't think any of that. Okay, he thinks exactly the opposite, and he welcomes and he reconfirms. He welcomes Floyd, Money Mayweather, in his gym, and I think Floyd would do it because, you know, like, Floyd is the guy at this point that he knows who is who at this point, and he wants to stay near those. It's like Anthony Joshua said in the last part of that video clip, like lions hang around lions, right? Not lions hang around sheep. Lion will eat the sheep. Okay, he knows, just like Mayweather knows, just like he knows. He knows that, hey, this is the guy that people are going to look at for the next 5 years. This is the guy that's going to be the undisputed champ and do it for a very long time. He has the platform. He has the foundation already mapped out. He has the endorsements. He has the reputation. He has the attitude. He has the personality. You know what I mean? He has that. That's what he has. There's no doubt about it. You don't have 12 endorsements if you were a dickhead. Or you portrayed a dickhead. You wouldn't have that. You think Ricardo Mayorga would get any of those endorsements that Anthony Joshua has now? You're dreaming. Absolutely not. That's my case in point. But just to reconfirm with you guys, Anthony Joshua welcomes Floyd Mayweather in his camp to work with him, to get him better, to make him one of the best fighters that he can possibly be on the night that he will have the biggest fight of his life against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. You guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's decision. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.